Hey guys, I am up at the coach today. Our hot water here, last time we was out, would not stay lit. It would light and then it would go out. Wouldn't stay lit. So we're getting ready to go on vacation here in 2 weeks, I do believe. I'll walk out here and see if it's lit. We're ready to go on vacation and I want to make sure this thing works, because we are going to, I think we only have 2 nights that are scheduled in a campground, and that's because I couldn't find anything close boondocking wise in the area we're going to. We're going up to Mackinac Island in Michigan, going with another couple, the mountaineer that I did the review on. Real good friends of ours, and we are going to there. We're going to spend 2 nights, go to the fort, Mackinac Island, do all that, go across the bridge, shoot across the UP. We have a surprise, not for you guys, but for somebody else, so I don't want to say what it is till it happens. We're going to stay 1 or 2 nights there, and then work our way up. I'm horrible with names. Anybody that's watched this channel more than one video, you know I'm bad with names, but something rock up there. Standing rock, jumping rock. It may not even be rock, but it's like if you look at the UP, it's like a little finger. It goes up, like due north of Wisconsin. But anyways, we're gonna go up in there, and there's national forests up there that we are gonna boondock at. And then we're gonna work our way home. So we're gonna be leaving on a July 5th or 6th, and then that's like a Wednesday or Thursday, and then we're not coming back till the following Saturday. So we're looking forward to it. So we only have the 2 nights scheduled, and the rest of the time I want to try to boondock. When we get to the town where we're going to surprise another couple that are really good friends of ours, excuse me, we may there's a small private campground in there. If I can't find anything close, we may go there. So this is Wednesday the 21st. Tomorrow I'm leaving with my father-in-law that has the place in Lakeland, Florida. We're heading down. He has a tractor down there he wants to bring back, and I have my car dolly is at his house. Actually, it's loaded on his trailer. My son loaded it on his trailer, and so we're gonna bring his tractor back and my dolly back, so we'll be able to take Julie's car up to Michigan, which will be good because our friends right now don't have a way to pull a car. So, and I could have pulled my Ranger, but that had been really cramped with 4 adults in it. So Julie has a Malibu, 2013 Malibu. It'll be fine. So right now it's the game plan, but I got to figure out this hot water heater, because mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, and she ain't happy if she ain't getting her shower every day. So do want to show you guys something Julie did and we put in here. Let's move this around. She painted this. And if you look right there, it says RJ 1982. That is when we got married. June 21st, 1982. So today is our 34th wedding anniversary. And see, they're celebrating here in town. You hear all the sirens going off. That's how important our anniversary is. They're recognizing it right here in town, which is pretty cool. But so I'm gonna get that done, and we gotta get this going, because I'm gonna leave Thursday, tomorrow, drive straight down to Florida, and then we're gonna spend Friday and Saturday down there doing whatever. And then me and him is gonna get up early Sunday morning from Lakeland and beefeat it back up here and drop my dolly off and me off, and then he'll go on up north to Toledo, where he's from. So that's the game plan for this weekend. Then I just have next week and a few days to get everything ready, and everything's pretty much ready. It's just we keep this thing packed. I probably have more clothes in here. The other day I was looking for a pair of shorts, and I didn't have them. They was in here from when I was in Florida all winter. I just haven't took all my clothes out. I don't want to. I don't want to take my clothes out because I don't want to leave. I don't want to take it out. I'm trying to find the right word here. The right phrase. It's kind of like pulling all your stuff out and then it's like you're never going back. So as long as all my stuff's in here, I don't get that feeling. Whatever that is. So let's get started on this thing. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it with this, but you might be able to see it right there if I don't burn my lens off. It's burning. It is lit every time I try to light it. This is a replacement. Oh, get up. This is a replacement, and I'm not saying that's bad or good, but I mean, I tried lighting that thing like 4 times the other day, and it would not light. It'd light and go out, light and go out. Yeah. I don't know. You know what? When it wasn't lighting, I knocked that around a little bit. I tapped it. And maybe it shook some dirt loose. I don't know. But it is definitely working. So my buddy showed up. My grandson, Tucker. Say hi, Tucker. Hi. He come to help me. And there's nothing to work on, is there? Because it's fixed. And Willie gets all excited when his buddy gets here. Willie quit. We got it fixed, didn't we, Tucker? And we didn't even have to do nothing. It was simple. Why can't it always be that simple? Light back up. Where'd you go? Look over here. Where'd the light go? Oh, there it is. Alrighty, I will be right back in a minute. So, I have no idea. I went back out and I took some canned air and I blew in there and I tapped around on it some more. I have shut it off, turned it on, shut it off, turned it on. It's working just fine, so cross our fingers. I'm sure it'll work. Sure it'll work. But you can't fix something that ain't broke, I guess. I don't know, maybe it had a, you know, my gas was on. I was trying to think, you know, anytime my gas is off, what I do, if my gas is off, what I do is I go to like the stove and I light all the burners and I let it run for a little bit, and it kind of gets the air pockets out of it. And I did that, and it would light and go out, light and go out. All I can figure is when I tapped it, something, whatever's blocking it, fell out, and you know, but it's good now, I guess. So I guess that's going to be a video of fixing the water heater that probably won't come about, I hope. So otherwise I'm just up here tinkering around, and William's here. He acts like it's 100 degrees in here, and it ain't. It's in the 80s. It's a little warm up here in Ohio today. It was like in the 90s last week and over the weekend, and this week hasn't been too bad, so we'll see. But I'm gonna go through and check all the fluids on this, and I need to check the tire pressure and make sure that we are good for our trip. I'm trying to find the card that the truck wash guy that washed this last year, I was gonna say about this time, I think it was August, but I'm trying to find that card. I have his business card somewhere, and I'd like him to come up and wash it again before we go on vacation, so I don't have to go through a truck wash. I don't know where I put it, but hey, I'm gonna get looking for it, and anything really cool happens while I'm going through this thing, I'll turn it on and include you. See ya, guys. As you can see, I'm in the bedroom. Oh, excuse me. Just drank a cream ale and got all gassy. Anyways, that is a RV mattress, obviously. Last year, we bought I think it's an 11 or 12 inch memory foam for our house. It's a queen size. this is a RV queen. And I was up here measuring it because this is the room. This is the room I have now, but it's already up against the wall. But that's the room I have now. My concerns is being able to open this. But that right there is about, let me get my hand. As you can see, that's probably about 5 or 6 inches. The other mattress only measures, I think it's 4 or 5 inches. I measured it. That is longer than this one, so I'll still be able to open these doors, which was what I wanted, and these drawers, because we keep things in them, both the closets. So I'm not worried about the width, because you can see I have a lot of room. Actually, probably on both sides I have that much room. Yeah, so width is no problem, which I don't think it's any wider. I just think it's this part right here. So this is going to be out of here soon, and when we go to cleaning the house out, that mattress will come in here because we just bought it. We paid close to $1,000 for it, so we're going to try to be able to use it. So that's a game plan. I just got off the phone with my father-in-law, and I'm gonna meet him. I'm gonna meet him over at my son's in Dayton as he comes by. He lives right off the interstate, and he's gonna swing by and pick me up, and we're gonna beefeat it down to Florida and get down there. Like I said, the dolly is already loaded. My son that drove him up with his stuff in the spring took that dolly. I had it at his house, took it to his grandpa's, my father-in-law's, and they got it loaded and tied down. So all we have to do now is load the, and the trailer's obviously down there, but we have to load his tractor, which I don't know what tractor we're loading, but anyways, we're going to load a tractor on it and a couple other things, strap them down. We're going to get up bright and early Sunday morning and head back home. So, and then unload the dolly, and I'll just drag it home with the old Danger Ranger out there. But I'll have my dolly. I took down brand new tires and rims, brand new, when I went down last fall. So they're already mounted on it. I may have to check the wiring on it, but otherwise there's nothing wrong with it. It was my dad's when he retired in '92. This thing's probably late '80s. But when he retired in, I believe it was '92 he retired, Mom retired in '93, they would go to Fredericksburg, Texas in the winter. Every other winter they'd go to Fredericksburg, Texas, or they would go down to northern, like around Lake City, Florida, and it's exit 100 off of 75, Cordele, Georgia. They like them two areas. And he pulled his car down there and it just sat, but it's solid. They built them good in the 80s. So I did have a guy while I was up at Bike Week. I was talking to a guy. I know him. I mean, he was in our group, but he's a welder, kind of a do-it-all, self-employed guy, and he was looking at the tandem dollies, how they're made to pull your bike on sideways and then pull your car on lengthways. And he said we could convert that dolly, that we could get the right steel, the tube steel, extend the tongue, reinforce it, and put a platform on it. Basically the same way they're doing it. It's all going to depend on the axle, how heavy the axle. The one I was looking at, tandem, has a 5,000 pound axle. I don't know what this axle is on this one, but he pulled a Ranger on it, but he also pulled a Buick, is it a Regal he pulled on it, front wheel drive, which is nowhere near 5,000 pounds. But if it has the right axle, and I don't know how you tell that, if there's a serial number or something. If anybody knows, let me know. But that's basically what it's going to depend on. If we can extend that to be able to bring my bike on it, that'd be great, because them dollies, them tandem dollies, are 55 to 7,000, just depending on which one you buy, which is ridiculous, but it's what they are. So if I could get this dolly to work some way, it'd be great. Just gonna be a little short video. I'll come up here to work on this hot water heater and film what I was doing, and hopefully fix it and show you how I fixed it. But not broke. It's went through its cycle. It's kicked off. I've ran water. It's kicked back on. I've shut it off, relit it. So I have no idea. Which I'm glad it's working, but I don't know what to do for a video except sit here and ramble about absolutely nothing. But that's it. Tomorrow morning we're going to head to Florida, get back Sunday, and then next week I'm going to get this ready, which there's not a lot to do. Give it a good cleaning. It's only been sitting since bike week, maybe a month, 4 weeks. Go through all the fluids, tire pressure, make sure everything's up to snuff, and get that car dolly, make sure everything's good on it, and head to vacation. And I'm going to try to do a better job filming on vacation, because we're going to run up. We're not going to hit interstate till we get up in Michigan, and we'll get back on 75 and run it up to Mackinac. But I'm going to try to do a little bit better job, because I kind of suck at that part. Julie says you're a terrible YouTuber. But if I can get the GoPro to work, I will get it out the window and then just use this one to, you know, film us inside or whatever. But once you get up north of Flint and Lansing and all that up in there, once you get north of 69 that runs across the state about midways, it's really pretty up there. And the traffic calms down. It's not many towns. It's really pretty. Northern Michigan's really pretty, so I will do a better job of that. And hopefully get a few videos out of it. Tour the we're going to go through the fort, Mackinac Island, the Long Bridge, and cross the UP. We're going to try to hit a couple national parks, maybe casino hopping, you know, blacktop docking, boondock, I don't know what you call it. Free camping is what I call it. So I will get back next week, and you guys have a good weekend. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.